Good afternoon. My name is Irina Raguzova. I work for the Flight Drone company. I will demonstrate to you the interface and functions of our Rubicon decision-making support system. The system has been developed as a web application. The access to the system is arranged via the browser installed on the automated user workstation. To enter the Rubicon system, open the browser, go by the link to the system, then authorize as an operator. This is the basic role that enables the user to operate the main system functions. When we are logged in, we can see the current situation screen, containing the following elements: the map, the main menu and notification buttons, map control buttons and protection control buttons, and also monitoring panel. To operate the map, we can use the following elements: the map layers, filters, the reset button, which is used to reset settings to the default state, the map legend, protection control buttons. These buttons allow you to turn on or turn off dome and sectoral suppression. Zoom in or out buttons. The map shows us the borders of the protected facility. The map also shows the icons of the connected stations at their actual locations. Clicking the station icon opens its information panel that contains the following fields: current station status, station modules and events from the event log related to the station. Protection control button. Clicking this button turns on sectoral or dome suppression by this station. Also, the map shows the station suppression zone, the red one, and its detection zone, the yellow one. The radar, automatic dependent surveillance broadcast, multilateration, and other integrated equipment supply the Rubicon system with information which is shown on the map as air vehicle icons. There are multiple icons: an unidentified flying object icon, then we can see AVs identified as friendly ones and foe ones. Clicking the icon opens an information panel of a chosen air object. The details include a protection button, which activates the sectoral suppression in the direction of the selected vehicle. The button is available for all air objects. The intruder vehicle, when clicked, shows its flight track with the highlighted part at the violation area. The identification of a friendly AV is based on the two factors: availability of an approved flight route and availability of a radar that is capable of reading transponder signals of the chosen AV. The approved flight route shows the planned flight zone and the actual track on the map. By clicking the plan in information panel, we can open the approved flight route card. There are different ways of turning on dome or sectoral suppression, or even both of them at the same time. To switch on the sectoral suppression, you can select an AV and press the protection button in its card. Then confirm the action. Also, you can make the same thing from the monitoring panel or with protection control button. To turn on the dome suppression, you can select an AV, press the protection button in its card, and then confirm the action. All user actions referring to the complexes and complex statuses changes are stored in the system log. For generation of flight request, there should be installed a special software. To generate a flight card, you need to press the New Flight button. Then we fill in the application form. Fill in the participants, Fill in the date and route. Check the filling in and save. To have the request approved at the facility, you need to fill in the details, generate the application, and attach missing documents. After creating the request, it should be approved, so we go back to the Rubicon system. We open our request, press the right button, and fill in all the required information. We attach a document and finalize our approval. All approved routes of flights for 24 hours can be seen in the Daily Flight Planned section. These were the main functions of our system. Thank you for watching.